Welcome to Urban Legends first show, and I'm here with Joseph,
Hello.
Tiara, hello, and, and today's topic will be sexual confusion. So many teens struggle from sexual confusion because they don't know like what they like. They might like a girl, they might like a boy, and society makes it very hard for the youth. So what do you think about that, Tiara?
Well, sorry. Okay. Well, what I have to say about sexual confusion? Well, at the end of the day, people can't help who they like or they love, and you cannot beat someone for that just because they like a man or they like a female. That's just what I personally agree on.
What about you?
I feel like it depends. This is a broad topic. So depending on what we're talking about, like it has to be more specific, like a more specific range from the answer. Like, that's a broad topic.
Have you ever been sexually confused?
Nah, not at all. I mean, I feel more comfortable with a female just because she understands me, and I mean, we do face the same problems every day.
Alright, now since you will be Pacific, what I mean by this is, alright, there's many boys that date other boys, and there's girls that date other girls, because that's what they like. But some people think that boys and girls are supposed to be together, so that causes them to be sexual confused because society is saying that it's supposed to be like that. They start to think, are they wrong? You get what I'm saying? Are they not normal? You understand? So, are you sexually confused?
No, I'm not. Never have. Never will be. Sexual confusion. That's the thing that goes way back to the ancient times. Because even if you look into the Roman civilization, they had men, women, and men. So they were very loose people. So when it comes to America, I say America is like the new age Rome in that sense.
So you like girls? So you never tried to do it? No. Yeah, you can say something.
That's just like people at the end of the day, people's gonna judge you regardless of the fact you're doing good or bad, who you like, what you're out here doing in the streets. And it's always the same. They say God didn't make Adam and Eve and Eve. But look, people like what they like. So they gonna get judged if a man's dating a man, a female is dating a female. It's some in everyday life. Some people condone it. You feel me? Like some like how can I say this? For example, like males, they love when two females are kissing each other. Am I right? Like correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, when I see a boy and a boy kissing, it's kind of weird to me too. Like honestly, I mean, I support it. Like if you happy, love is love, whatever. But it creeps me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. So when did you notice that you like girls?
When I started experiencing with girls when I was like around, I ain't even gonna lie, like 10. I started going in closets with girls, kissing on them and touching on them. Other than that,
Who was your
like,
brother?
I mean, I was experiencing, I wasn't talking to boys, like I thought boys had the cooties at my age, like around like 10, I thought boys was like, ew. Like, that's all I thought about. But when I was like touching on girls, playing in closets and stuff like that, I just felt comfortable. I'm like, oh, I like this.
It's more of a comfort zone because that's like your best friend.
Yeah. I feel as though I could talk to her about anything, we could chill, do anything together.
Did you have like both parents like growing up?
Sir? No, I didn't. My father was in and out of jail.
Do you think that that might be a reason as to why?
What you trying to say, my mother like girls?
No, I'm not trying to say like girls, but I'm saying some people have both a masculine and a feminine role.
But I mean,
so I'm saying, do you think because you only had that female aspect in your life is the reason why you lean more towards girls?
No, I mean, my mom, she has a boyfriend that she's been with for some time now. And so I still have a male role model in my life.
You said that. You know how now they have like lesbian couples and stuff like that. So you think that two girls raising a child, does it confuse the child? Like, do you think that child will grow up to be gay?
No, I don't think think it confuses the child. As long as they play the role and they know like who they are as a person, and as long as they get a masculine role model in their life, I don't think two same sex parents is really a problem. As long as they have balance between the two.
I agree.
So a dyke is not masculine? Yeah,
Let's get into dyke. It's completely different. Like I've never seen a
That's not
dyke
true.
parent.
That's not true.
I've never seen a dyke parent.
Well, two dykes don't be together, but there's a girly girl and then there's a dyke.
I understand that, but I've seen that as like a girlfriend, like a girl having a girlfriend. But I've never seen like a dyke and her girlfriend like having a kid. I've never seen that. And then like raising a child. I've never seen that.
Do you get out much?
I get out.
Well, okay.
You seen that?
Yes, I have.
A couple times.
What about you? What do you think about two girls raising a child?
I condone it. I condone it too.
And two boys raising a child?
Yeah.
You?
I don't see that.
Alright, yes, do you have a question? And your name is?
Mark.
What's your question?
Okay, it's not a question, it's a statement. I feel as though two females probably can't raise a male like they should because there's some things that you just don't teach from for males and females. Like two males can't raise a female, two females can't raise a male. That's just how I feel about it.
That's not necessarily true.
I mean, some things you can't teach.
It's not necessarily true because if a female, let's say a dyke goes with a girly girl, at the end of the day, she still has a male role model in her life because some girls grow up with a bunch of boys. So I'm quite sure they have some type of that in them. Like they know how to how can I say this? I don't even know how to say that.
I totally disagree with that. No, her. I'm not gonna say it like that, but because of the fact that a girl can't teach a boy how to be a boy. You get what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the furthest we can teach them is when they come to the P and OD stuff. But other than that, we can't teach them nothing else. We don't, you know what I mean? Because they're masculine and we're more like in our feelings and sensitive. They're more physical. Like, I think boys, not gonna say compare them to animals, but that's kind of how they are. Yeah, cats and dogs. Anybody else got a statement they want to make? Question? And what is your name, sir?
Sure. Honestly, I agree with that statement because males and females naturally think different. You know what I'm saying? Even if a dykish female, no matter how masculine she may try to be, she can't think like a male up here. You feel me? So she can only teach a child so much. For instance, she can't teach him how to aim. You feel me? Can't teach him, you know what I mean, how to handle female in a relationship. You know what I mean? Simple stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can only go but so far with that. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel.
Now, what about when the father is not in the child's life and the mom is raising the son at home?
Honestly, that's not too much of a problem neither, because you know what I mean. I grew up without pops most of the time. You know what I mean. So he was in and out. You know what I mean. Most of the stuff I learned by myself. You know what I mean. I raised myself pretty much. Mom taught me what she thought she could teach me. You know what I mean. She grew me to be a gentleman, and I basically learned the rest on my own. You know what I mean. So it could work. It could work. Nothing is impossible. So.
Yes.
Right now, with the one of the parents missing, I feel like let's say the father's missing, and it's a son that you're raising. One way or another, he's gonna find an outside role model to base his life on. So that's just how I think about it. Like you could raise him, but so far. But once he gets older to an age, he's gonna look up to someone. And if his father's not there, he's gonna look up to someone outside the household. So might as well have him there.
You was raised with both of your parents?
Inspiration can also come from family members too, not only your father. You have uncles, cousins.
Like I said, live outside of the household.
I agree with you.
I'm away down.
Right now, our next topic is bad influences and peer pressure. So, when I was in high school, I used to get peer pressure to like drink and smoke. I still get peer pressure to smoke, but I don't do it, or whatever the case may be. I feel as though that when it comes to partying and people going out, people force them to drink, but they don't really want to drink. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, have any of y'all been peer pressured before? Like, what about you?
The first time I've ever been peer pressured was, I believe, my 17th or 18th birthday, which was by Chronic, and it wasn't this one. It was a while ago before you started coming here. Like we was by my house basically, and like we came from football. We had we played Orange High School, I believe, with scrimmage them. Right after that, it was my birthday, so my peer pressure was I had to get high with them. And that was my first day ever getting high, and I started bugging out. But other than that, I've never been peer pressured or anything I haven't wanted to do.
You do the peer pressuring.
Yeah, I've been peer pressured. Honestly, peer pressure is something I feel as though everybody goes through when you're in your teens, you know? It's like, it's always something that you want to do to like fit in, have everybody, you know, think you're cool, so don't think you're boring, you know what I mean? Just to do it, even if you don't want to do it, you do it because you want everybody to think, you know, you down for the team. So, honestly, I've been peer pressured, but I've always been the type to do things if I want to, not because somebody suggests it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I've been peer pressured, but it doesn't affect me.
Do y'all see that as bullying? Because I think that's bullying. All jokes aside, for real.
It could be. Because sometimes some people might force you to do it. That's a form of bullying, but then again, you still always have the option to say no. If you keep saying no, then the peer pressure is going to stop sooner or later. It's just an amount of time.
Yeah, it is a form of bullying. Like, if you don't want to do it because you don't think it's right, or you just don't want to do it, and they're telling you, you know, they're trying to force you to do it, it is bullying. But it's kind of goes both ways depending on the situation and the person.
Okay, being solely on bad influences, right? And you said that your friend, what's his name again?
Chronic.
Oh, so this Chronic forced you to drink, or peer pressure you to drink.
No, not drinking, smoking.
Smoking.
First time.
Do you think that your friend is a bad influence?
No, I don't think he's a bad influence, but it's just at that time he wanted me to try something that he was doing for the first time, and at first I wasn't with it, but after I did it for the first time and I gradually grew into it, I liked it more and more, and then I like the feeling of it, so now it's not, I don't look at it as
Oh my god. Sorry, that was funny. Bruh. Do you have any bad influences around you?
It's bad influences everywhere, to be honest. I could even say some of my friends are bad influences, but then again, can't really say that because they're only bad influences if I get influenced, like if I do it myself. But other than that, nah, not really.
So y'all hang around people that do things that y'all don't like. Like, let's say your friend is a game banger or whatever the case may be. Do you feel as though that affects you?
No.
You?
No.
So y'all don't be on no powder to live either?
No, if you're doing something I don't like, I'm just walk away, whether you like it or not.
See, most teens should do that because many people think, oh, my friend doing it, it's cool, I should do it.
tell you the truth, I've never been the type of person to like when I was younger, sometimes I would follow my cousin around because I had nobody else. But as I got into my high school days, I started seeing what people do, and some things I like what they do, sometimes I don't like what they do, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna just tell you no, whether you like it or not. And if you don't like it, I'm gonna just keep it pushing. If we're not friends no more, then that's your problem.
Have you ever been a bad influence on somebody?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Because I have peer pressure people to do things they don't want to do. And I have peer pressure people to do things they want to do but they're scared of to do.
Don't try to not look at me. So you
What about
good?
Yeah, I peer pressure somebody to do something they want to do, but I feel as though because it will benefit them. You know what I mean? So not all kinds of peer pressure is necessarily bad peer pressure. Like if there's something that you've been wanting to do, but you're not sure how to go about doing it or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm the type to encourage you and say, yeah, go ahead, do it. You know what I mean? Because you can do it and, you know, it's going to benefit you. So, I peer pressure somebody.
From the audience, what's your name, sir?
Sure.
The question is, what's the difference between asking somebody to do something and peer pressure them?
Anything inside of a pipe naturally is gas. When you gas somebody up, all you're doing is pressuring them in a slightly more comical, classier way. See, you can peer pressure someone and bully them all day long and make them do what they want and all that, but nah. When you gas someone, it's a joke. You make them do it out of laughs. What do you think? Do it for the mind. That's all it is.
Do it for the fun.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Do it for the vibe. I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
I wish she ended up doing it.
She ended up doing it. It's like, it was still good.
But now, what if you persuade them to do it? It's still peer pressure?
I mean, there's different types of persuasion though. Like, you want
Like to get them on my side.
to get them on. I mean, there is no persuasion to get someone on your side. You either gonna trick them, you not. Like, that's all there is. Now you can coerce someone, which is all right. I'll give you this, you do that. Which most parents do to their kids. You get good grades, I promise you will have Xbox, whatever.
Can you tell us about a story where you peer pressure somebody, please?
The biggest people that pressure anybody to do anything is what.
Alright, this topic is drug abuse, and I'm here with Jazzy. Say hi. Okay? And Shooter, say hi.
Hello.
Alright, and what is drugs like per se? Like, is weed drugs?
I think it's a drug.
You?
I disagree with that. I think a drug is anything that for real. I think a drug is anything that controls you after a while. Like a drug is something that you can actually get addicted to. Believe it or not, I believe cigarettes are more of a drug than weed. Yeah. You ever seen a person when they licking?
When they what?
So, do you have any experience with drugs? Like, do you use drugs, take drugs? How do you want to say it?
Well, considering what he just said, that weed is not a drug, no.
But you just said you think it is a drug.
I think it is a drug because either way, you're still getting intoxicated by cannabis. So, yeah.
But see, that's all it is. It's just that. Think about what's in everything else and every other drug. You got a mixture, combination. Some things gotta be made in labs and all different weird shit. Like, I don't consider it a drug because it come natural. Like I said, I consider cigarettes more of a drug. Look at everything that's in cigarettes.
Isn't tobacco natural?
Yes, tobacco is natural with nicotine and arsenic and low forms of acid and rat poison and chlorine. All that is inside one cigarette.
You know a lot there, buddy.
I mean, I'm a certified drug addict between Thursday and Sunday. So
Oh my fucking god!
my life.
I'm not a drug addict.
I mean, I call myself a drug addict.
Alright, so do you think that liquor is a drug?
Yes.
You?
I don't drink. I don't know.
Prohibition 1919.
I don't believe that liquor is a drug. Just like I don't think that weed is a drug either.
I mean, how much weed and liquor have you consumed?
I don't smoke like that.
Okay, so you really can't.
No, the reason why I say it's not a drug is because of the fact that people use it, like, you know, when they going through stuff to release their pain and stuff.
No, I said how many drugs and alcohol have you consumed? You really can't experience. Maybe you should do it.
We'll talk about that later. Any questions for the audience?
I got a statement.
I mean, they're looking at the audience. Why are you still looking at me?
Alright, I got a statement to add about this. I believe drugs are anything that makes you act out of the ordinary. Like, I believe stimulate your senses, and like, what is it? Viagra. It's a drug, I believe, and most people don't think it's a drug. What's it called? It's another pill that just came out. And not Molly's drugs. Perps are drugs. Ecstasy, yes, ecstasy.
See, no.
A drug is anything that gives you any type of chemical imbalance of beyond your normal ability.
Exactly.
No matter what it is.
And that is the dictionary term.
Or anything like that. You're talking about abuse.
Yeah.
Taking a drug when you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you talking about the overuse of drugs. Like, you're talking about using them to the point where you have to get up and have whatever it is you had last night right now. That's what alcohol is, a drug. You get hooked on alcohol, you will wake up and have to have that in the morning. I can consider weed a drug because I don't have to get up and smoke a Dutch. I don't have to smoke a Dutch all fucking day. I don't have to smoke a Dutch until whenever the fuck I feel like smoking one. But if you get hooked on something else, it's something different. You abuse that. You abuse the power that it gives you, it will take over. That's the whole basic point. That's what addiction is. That's what abuse is.
Yeah, like I feel like marijuana. People call it a drug, but I feel like it's different from like ecstasy or Advil or whatever you call Tylenol, anything. I feel like marijuana is different from anything else because if you go inside a person's body and you study it, like it's nothing toxic about marijuana. When you look at alcohol and everything else that people call a drug, you can't compare the two and say that there's anything toxic about marijuana because it doesn't affect your body in that sense.
But again, the topic is drug abuse, not within or what they do. It's about the overuse and abusing of those things, of those different substances, of perks and mollies and cocaine and alcohol and everything like that.
We gonna need some people that abuse drugs, because right now we sitting up here going back and forth. Alright.
You abuse it on Thursdays and Sundays, right?
I abuse my drugs Thursday, Sunday. That's when I consider drugs what I abuse.
So did you get up in the morning and like, you know, not some fiend junk, be like, oh my god.
Yes, I got up this morning. I went to bed at 6:05. I got up at 11:30, and I needed a cigarette so bad I almost choked out my cat. Like, yes. Shut up, my cat is fucking retarded.
So
You choked him, why?
The cat. What the cat do? I'll explain.
Why do you take drugs?
I mean, I got into it because I had nothing to do. Like,
Oh my god.
Like that was my first experience. Like you never smoked before, so, and that's just how I went. I mean, like, I like how it felt.
Marijuana is a recreational drug. It's like
Yes.
alcohol. It's a social drug.
Yes, cocaine is a
Cocaine, that's other shit.
That's some shit that you bounce off a wall and run around the house butt naked like you chase chickens and shit.
So you took drugs because you just didn't have nothing else to do. But some people take drugs to
Some
like.
people take drugs because, like the topic you said earlier, peer pressure. Some take it because, again, one of the topics you said earlier.
Lip gloss is a drug.
Yes, it is. It really is.
What's a drug?
Lip gloss advise me.
How is that a drug?
You don't know iodine that goes into your blood system actually induces. It gives you the feeling of LSD in your
Your lips ain't really popping. You just eat that shit on your lips.
How many times today you put it on?
No. Like, you think about how many different things can be made in the drug, it'll blow your fucking mind. You know, if you mix anything with Sudafed, it's an illegal drug.
Look, sweetie, I don't know nothing about drugs.
Hey, I said a certified drug addict from Thursday or something. I don't take nothing that I really won't take anything that I've seen destroy a person. Like, I've seen it take up. I know how strong I am, but I know some strong people, and I don't never want to take something or abuse something that's gonna actually eventually take over my body.
Yeah.
Like I one of the most inspirational people I knew was Ray Charles. When I found out he was on dope all that time, that really fucked my whole head. And then to see how much it changed him, how much it broke him down, how bad it actually took over his body. And I killed myself before I get there. And that's just me personally.
Some people don't even think that they'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna take crack. But once you get that high feeling, what I've been told, they be feeding to feel it again or to get past that.
See, somewhat, I've spoken to crackheads and been to AAs and NAs. I've dealt with different people. I know for a fact it's not, they don't feel that it's gonna take over. It's the initial, I've never had it, so what will it do? They don't expect it to hit as hard as it does. Like, see, no one expects to hit one time and you done. Like, you don't expect that. And that's why they say weed is a gateway drug. And that's why I don't say weed is a drug. You can smoke a half an ounce of weed all day. You can smoke 10 pounds of weed all day. Worst thing you're gonna have is a hell of a headache and hungry as hell.
So have you ever took, like, let's say, more than one drug a day?
Yeah. I've taken several pills and mixed them with several different alcohols and then mixed them with a few different bloods.
Damn. You do needles?
Stop laughing.
But that's abuse, right? That's not abuse.
I mean, yeah, that'd be considered abuse. I said I was a drug addict. I said I was drugs. I said that. I won't deny that.
You know what, shooter? Which one is it? Okay, well, we're happy we had you on our show. You know that?
I'm happy I came to our spot.
Yay!
That's one of the reasons I got to say I like this. I like seeing y'all do this. I like seeing y'all branch out. I like seeing y'all reach out and make something real for this environment. And this is what people need to see. They need to see their teens, their peers, their social group network sites, whatever, and they need to see it coming from y'all. Seeing it come from people on TV is not always the same. You can hear Oprah tell you all day up and down being a hoe is wrong. You're not gonna believe it until you walk and talk and listen to an actual hoe and prostitute. And not saying that y'all are hoes. I mean, I don't know what y'all do outside of this.
Shooter, do you feel like you killing yourself?
I
Softly.
Take my shirt off and show you something you won't even believe.
No, you keep it on. But I'm just asking, like, do you feel like you killing yourself?
You see me cut up and blow up there, like, you know this, like, I can't describe.
He's short, he's built small, come on. And I ain't charging y'all for this shit.
Close it.
Sorry, boss, there,
Vicky, you ready?
No, talk like I'm
Close out.
Do you guys consider bath salt as a drug?
I consider bath salt people that smoke it the most retarded individuals on earth.
Yeah, because
Are you? Yo, wait a minute. Time out. What's your name? Yeah, what's your name? Joseph. What rock did you crawl out of under this one?
I don't do drugs.
I mean, if you don't do drugs, you watch TV.
No, not like that.
You be on computer. You be on Facebook. If you tell me you don't be on
no social networks.
You don't be on no social networks. You have a girlfriend?
Let me see your phone.
He said you have a girlfriend.
Computer. What the fuck you talking
You
about?
have a girlfriend? You have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm a girlfriend.
Alright, she be on social network?
Nah.
So not neither. What the fuck are y'all?
I'm about to say the same shit.
She's gonna be a doctor, so she doesn't really have time for that.
Oh, this is your girlfriend?
No.
You pointed at her. I was
No.
about to slide over. I was about to say, look, you get this much respect from me. Right now.
I mean, but nah, like.
Alright, if she's gonna be a doctor, what do you want to be?
I want to be a professional football player.
Alright. if she's gonna be a doctor, she should know the different effects of bath salt, of K2, of marijuana, of anything that anybody puts in their body. She would have, so for you to sit there and tell me for the past 3 years you've never heard of bath salt. I'm sorry, for the past 5 years you've never heard of bath salt. There was a guy eating another man
Nigga,
alive.
I'm 33 and I never heard nobody fucking doing what the fuck y'all talking about.
Never heard.
I heard of bath salt.
Hey, yeah.
It's in Florida.
Alright, so this wraps up our show. Thank you for watching. And what we do is we try to have things so we can keep the youth off the street, you know? And like Shooter said, make it so that you can see our point of view on things.
If you like the video, you know what I mean, share it, subscribe, you know what I mean, share with your friends, whatever. Follow the Instagram, Urban Legends, you know what I mean?
With a Z at the end. Z at the end.
With a Z, because you know we pop it like that, you know what I mean?
It'll be at the bottom.
Follow
of the
everybody
video.
else.
I'd like to say thank y'all for coming to Just About to Shoot This. Follow us on Instagram at the_chill_spot. And we are open Thursday through Sunday.
No thirsty people allowed.
Yes, if you are thirsty and you come here chasing after a bitch, I will throw you out.
Nigga, you the one I gotta chase out.
Cause I'm a drug addict, goddammit.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad